I've got to put the washing into the tumble dryer right now, so I'll be gone for like 30 seconds. There you go. That's some of that.
I can't be the only one who feels like I'm going nowhere. Just wishing somehow this dream will carry me. And I'll swear just one last time. They say the world is yours, so I'ma make it mine. 'Cause nothing is stopping you. You can set the world on fire. Nothing is stopping you. And fight while go on screaming. So
There you go. Elite FPL.
And the gold award. This is the one. Elite FPL. Well done. Big shout out to you, man.
Your past won't catch you now.
Jason, any more final thoughts?
No, just to say thank you everybody and for all the support again. And Steve-O, he's a bit mean, but he means well. I'm not going to rise to the occasion. He can bash my team as much as he wants, but I don't care. It just makes me stronger. Makes me more keen to stay above him on the tables. And I guarantee, the end of this weekend, you're going to be looking up to me, Steve-O, thinking, what am I going to have to do? What I'm going to have to do to catch him.
Exactly. Cheers, Jason. Thank you so much. There's our co-host, Jason, there, bragging.
Hello everybody, how you doing? What's up guys? Welcome everybody in the chat. How's it going? We got FPL Penguin. Where's Steve-O? Rugfish says. I don't know, sleeping probably. Does it matter? Do you need to ring him? Cage Paps, Anurag, Niraj, Kudio 2 Foots is there too. Ibsadat, Ramanathan, Podner, Jason, your screen is black and your audio is down. I was out of the shed, that's why. I didn't realise that the intro had finished. Clickus is there too. Hello FPL Berry, how you doing? FPL Sparta's there also. Crypto FPL, good evening. Hope you guys have had a great weekend and you're enjoying your Monday. Obviously, we've got the game this evening. Crystal Palace versus Brighton. Going to be a nail biter. Of course, people will be looking forward to Gallagher getting in on some points, but I'm looking for Sanchez getting a clean sheet. So let's hope. Let's hope that that ends 0-0. Jose Sarr to the rescue. I know, right? Absolutely disgusting, right? Anyone wildcarding? It's not a bad time to wildcard. Going into game week 7. Are you going to give Arsenal their flowers in your stream? I mean, I think people are getting a little bit carried away with Arsenal, to be honest with you. I think they're getting a little bit Saka. The blinkers are on right now. Saka and Smith Rowe. I think it's a little bit premature. I think it's a little bit knee-jerk myself. It's a bit cringe. Make a wildcard draft. My wildcard draft will be my team for game week 7. Let's run through what happened in the weekend. Obviously, Man City beating Chelsea, very good result. Man United, absolutely shocking performance against Aston Villa, very good. Villa win there. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes missing the penalty right at the end. Good goal from Villa. Completely non-controversial goal from Villa. We got Everton beating Norwich 2-0. Damari Gray getting me the assist in that one. Townsend getting on the score sheet, and Allen getting an assist. He's sitting on my bench with 6 points. We had Leeds United lose to West Ham, a last late winner from Antonio to give the Hammers the win there. Notably, Rafinha getting the goal for Leeds. Leicester 2, Burnley 2. Burnley, Cornet, is he on anyone's radars? Jamie Vardy getting 2 goals after scoring an own goal earlier on in the game. I mean, it's been an interesting week, to be honest. Not many high-scoring teams out there. See, the premiums didn't do too well this week. Sarr scoring again for Watford. Longstaff and St Maximin getting points there for Newcastle. Brentford, the game of the weekend was Brentford-Liverpool. What a game of football that was. I was so glad I was just chilled watching that game. Really impressive, Brentford. They really took the game to Liverpool, and Liverpool again didn't look very convincing defensively whatsoever. I have to say, the fullbacks, Liverpool, they got in behind them quite a bit, and Buemo was doing bits. I tell you, absolute bits. And Alexander-Arnold didn't know where he was coming or going. Jota getting the goal there, which I was really happy about. We had Southampton Wolves. Wolves with Raul Jimenez won the goal. Beautiful bit of skill to go around Southampton's defenders after, of course, Sarr cleared it out to him. So he got full bonus points, and Sarr there as well. Sarr getting 3 bonus points, Jimenez getting 2. So Steve-O, of course, owns both of those. He'd be very happy about that. Arsenal beating Spurs 3-1. Any Spurs fans in here, have you recovered from that humiliation? I know that there was some pretty salty people in our Discord yesterday. Am I too late to join the Members Mini League? No, members will get the code. Right, so I'll post the Members Mini League code on the members posts on the discussion part of our YouTube. I'll do that as soon as the stream ends. I'll do that. So members should have the code. I'll get it. It should automatically come up on your alerts. But yeah, tonight, Palace Brighton. What do you guys think about that game? What do you guys think about the game tonight, Palace Brighton? I'm hoping for a 0-0 myself. Shaw for Rudiger. No, I've not made that. I've not made that move. I've made a different move. I've made 2 transfers already. I'm in the on-air section now on Discord. If you want to come on and talk to me about your team, it's not going to be a long stream, guys. About 45 minutes more. Want to try and get through it. I am in the on-air part now. So my team here is on the screen. Just Sanchez to play. Going to be getting Ben White with 2 points off the bench. How annoying was that Spurs got the goal at the end? So annoying. 5 targets to go -4 on a Saturday night. Nice one. Don't admit it, you'll get bombasted by people telling you should have waited. Looking for a Sanchez 15-pointer. Yeah. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So where do you think I've changed my team, guys? I've made 2 transfers. Where do you think my transfers were used last night before the price rises? Big clue. Big clue. Oh, come on. It's pretty obvious, right, guys? I see that Anurag's already... Shaw and Torres. Shaw, yeah. No, Lukaku's not going anywhere. Shaw and Torres. Okay, Shaw and Torres for who? Getting rid of Markel. He's doing amazing. Shaw and Torres out. And who do you think I brought in? Come on, guys. You guys are on the same wavelengths as me right now. Rudiger and Sarr. Rudiger and Rafinha. Alonso. Rudiger and Sterling. Come on, partner. Get with the picture here. A Chelsea defender and someone. I brought in the following. Boom. That is my team for Game Week 7, guys. Quite like it, to be honest. Quite like it. I brought in Alonso and Rafinha. And I've got a little bit of money in the bank. A little bit. Not a lot. 0.2. I've got 0.2 in the bank. And I'm not afraid to use it. So that's what I've done with my team. I've been sure for Rudiger. Had to do it before any price changes. Yeah, well... It's not a bad shout. I was thinking of doing a -8 and bringing in Alonso and Rudiger, but I just thought that going the extra -4 probably wasn't worth it this week, and I can always look at that and reassess that. You know, again in the future if I need to. If anyone's got any, if they want to talk about your team, come onto the Discord, guys. What's the Discord, I hear you ask? The Discord is a place where you can talk fantasy football with other like-minded FPL managers. The link's in the description. It also appears in the chat every now and again. In fact, it's in the chat now. If you're not in our Discord, then you're missing out. And you get to come on now and talk to us as well. Is Jota still a good option? Yeah, I think he is still a good option. I think his minutes are going to get... Won't play Man City, and even if he does, he's a stinky fixture, and then rotation. I think you'd be surprised. I think Jota's been playing well. I don't think that FPL wise he's not been returning as much as we'd like, but from a football point of view, Jota's been playing really well. I felt like he's been providing a lot of chances for Salah and Mane, well, especially Mane. I think Klopp sees that. Will Firmino come in and get some minutes? Of course he will. Will he start? I don't know. I think we're good. I think I'm good for Jota for a little bit longer. I don't really want to. I mean, if he comes around the press, if Klopp turns around in the press conference and says Firmino starting, then I might think about what I need to do. I might just have to just play my my plan B, which is Brandon Williams on the bench against Burnley. It's not a bad fixture, to be fair. Brandon Williams against Burnley is probably better than taking a -4, right? To get Jota out. So, you know, I've got plan B if needed. Yeah. Have we got anyone in the waiting room? Semi-sweet potato. Hello, semi-sweet potato. Hello, semi-sweet potato. Good evening. How are you? Oh, yeah. Arsenal won, yeah. Good game. So, was it a case of Tottenham being stinky? Oh, hang on, they can't hear you. Give me a second. This is great, isn't it? This is what happens when you have to change your audio settings every time. Say something
Every
for me.
week.
Hang on. Say something for me.
Yeah, you were saying was it a case of Tottenham?
No, it's not that one. It's not that one. Say something for me.
Tottenham were bad.
There we go. Tottenham were bad. There we go. Tottenham were bad. Arsenal were good.
But you need to you need to play well to hit a bad team. Like it's both sides of the coin really. But yeah, I sent my team there yesterday. It's pretty much the same team.
What do you say about people that are jumping in and buying and transferring in Saka right now? What do you say to those people?
It's not the worst shout in the world. It just feels like there's so many options at Saka's price range. But if you want to do it if you want to sort of play the fixtures, then it's not a bad shout. Like we have some really good fixtures coming up. But it just feels like there's so many options. Like there's obviously Rafinha, Benrahma's still an okay option. You've got the Everton players. There's Sarr, who's in my team right now.
Hang on a sec.
It's an interesting price point.
I'll get it up on the screen now. This is your team. Meslier in goal, Shaw, Alexander-Arnold, Dunk, Greenwood, Salah, Sarr, Rafinha, Gray, Ronaldo, Antonio. Ben White on the bench. You decided to bench Ben White. You didn't have any faith in him.
I didn't think we'd get a clean sheet because, I would have backed it, but at the same time in the derbies, it's like no team really ever gets a clean sheet. There's always a lot of goals in it.
Yep. As a Rafinha owner, are you happy with that performance from him? Obviously, Leeds didn't do much. I mean, it was mainly Rafinha that kind of he got the goal, didn't he, in that loss?
He hit the post as well.
Yeah.
In the game.
So looking at your team,
I'm gonna be wildcarding soon.
Oh right, okay. So looking at your team then, what are the players that are on the chopping block for you?
So basically, Duffy has done everything I hoped Dunk would do, and Raya has done everything I hoped Melior would do. So both of those will be coming in on the wild card, but I'm most likely gonna have double Chelsea defense in there. Move to 3 forwards because I feel like that's been my weakest point all season, not having 3 forwards just because of how many good ones there are. Tony's tempting. Jimenez, if he keeps this up, is tempting. But Salah isn't going anywhere. Rafinha isn't going anywhere. Sarr could become again, Saka could be an option at that price range because Sarr has been carrying Watford a lot lately, but their good fixtures run out pretty soon. So I'm just a little bit wary of him. I specifically got him for these last couple of weeks, knowing that I was going to take him out on the wild card in Game Week 8, specifically just to target those short-term fixtures, and so far it's worked.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what's your thoughts on Luke Shaw then?
Well, if he's injured, then I'm gonna have to sell him for Rudiger or Alonso this week. I'll just get whoever's closest to rising.
So you're not wildcarding Game Week 7 then?
I'm wildcarding in Game Week 8 because I want to have that sort of international break. Who knows what sort of quarantine policies are gonna happen, and
just cover yourself.
There's gonna be more time to cash some price changes as well, if there are any.
So what points are you on at the moment? I can't be bothered to add up.
Yeah, I'm on 46 right now, which seems pretty average this week.
It's a good score.
Yeah.
I've seen people with a lot less points than that have had pretty decent teams. You did captain Ronaldo, which has kind of got stung you. But on the flip side, you've got those points from Sarr and Rafinha in your midfield. I mean, it's going to make sure. I mean, have you fallen in rank at all so far?
I'm on a pretty small green hour right now.
Yeah, I thought. Whereabouts are you?
247k. A lot of it
Yeah.
depends. Like, if Duffy scores another goal, then I could be in trouble. But like, I'll cover the clean sheet anyway if it happens.
Well, if the if the clean sheet happens tonight, then you'll be happy. Obviously, as a Dunk owner, I'll be happy
Yeah.
if a Sanchez owner. Ultimately, I don't think you'll be seeing a red arrow this week.
No,
You say
I'm
you're
just
on
happy to.
Yeah.
I'm happy to sort of coast through it.
Yeah.
But yeah, next week is gonna be interesting. Lots of tricky fixtures in there. But
Yeah, there's a
Game
few
week
tricky
8.
fixtures.
Gray
If
away
you're-
at United.
Are you thinking of maybe taking a punt for the next week's fixtures before you wildcard?
Maybe. I'm definitely gonna take Shaw out if he's injured. I don't know, like some of the there isn't one real fixture that stands out to me as like a potential goal fest. Maybe Palace versus Leicester because Leicester can't seem to defend right now, and a lot.
You're not
will
tempted
depend
to
on how
jump on
Palace do
the
today.
Gallagher train?
He's also an option on the wild card. I might consider. There's just like so many at that price range. Like I'm probably gonna have a 3-4-3 and then a midfield of Salah and then like 3-6 million-ish mids. That's just how many options there are right now.
Well, I mean, I like the 3-5-2, especially when we've got midfielders that are at like the 6.5 price point that are doing really, really well and scoring really, really well.
Yeah, it depends how many of them I want. But like
Yes,
on the
yeah.
watch list now, Rafinha is still high on the watch list. Decore of Everton, he seems to be a lot more
And
centrally
Townsend.
involved than Gray. And Townsend, yes.
Yeah, Townsend's also doing the business as well, isn't he? He's
Gallagher,
looking pretty well.
Sarr, yeah. Saka
Yeah.
as well on the watch list.
Ben Rama, I know he's not so much at the forefront right now, but Ben Rama could back on people's radars
Yeah.
as well. You know, it's
Seems like European rotation hasn't really affected him yet. But yeah, defense is going to be Liverpool and Chelsea, pretty much what everyone else is doing. And then keeper, it's really between Raya and Ramsdale for me. I like Sanchez, but he just doesn't make enough saves. And like Brentford and Arsenal are probably going to get a similar amount of clean sheets to Brighton. So I'm leaning towards Raya.
I don't
What do you
know.
think?
I think Brentford have been very solid at the back, but against Liverpool, I mean, they took the game to Liverpool, which meant that they got counter-attacked. But there was a few moments I thought, oh, they've been unlocked here, and so I mean,
We'll see.
You know, I think that Raya is a quality goalkeeper. So and a lot of people have jumped on him. So yeah, it's definitely a viable option. But Brentford, I think one thing we can all agree on is Brentford are certainly giving it all. Like they are really going at teams.
They are. They're trying to make their home
they're
stadium
not
a
scared.
fortress.
They're not scared, which is amazing. And I love that about a team that's promoted into the Premier League. They're not sitting back. They're not almost bowing down to the opposition. They're going at them. And Liverpool, they look creaky. And at times, I thought that Brentford might win in that game.
Yeah.
They had a lot of chances. Hello to One Live Soccer TV in the chat. Yeah, the petrol stuff's a nightmare. I know it's just a joke, isn't it? Good evening to you. Sammy, we've got a couple of other callers waiting. Have you got a final thought or question you want to ask?
Not much really. I think once we get into the international break, my wild card will actually start to take shape. So maybe I'll come back on then and speak about my thoughts.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to hear your thoughts on your wildcard draft, to be honest with you, because obviously a lot of people would have used their wildcards by that point, and obviously your team is pretty solid at the moment. So
I just want to,
how many of those
change
players are you going to change up? That is the honest thing. Alexander Arnold,
It's
you're not going
mainly-
to. Rafinha, no.
yeah, mainly
Gray, no.
It's mainly going to be a
Ronaldo?
structural change.
Ronaldo, is he scoring enough for you to justify the price tag?
I think I'm going to be captaining Lukaku if I get him in the sort of immediate future. But like eventually Ronaldo will come back when United's get better.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's mainly going to be a structural formation change and like fixing up my bench and my keeper and everything. Not really targeting specific players, which it's not a bad thing to do.
No, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Thank you ever so much, Semi-Sweet, and
Right.
thanks for all your good work. And speak to you again soon.
All right. See you.
Cheers, dude. And congratulations to Arsenal fans out there as well, celebrating your first victory in 12 years, it seems. No, I'm joking. Let's move on to the next caller. We've got Michael. Good evening, Michael. How you doing?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, good, thank you. I can hear you. What's been happening? What's the crack? You're on 45 points.
Yeah.
You're happy? You're a happy man?
No, I'm not. Obviously, I'm in quite a decent rank. 45 points this week. It's quite a decent round of drop, to be honest.
You're above average, aren't you?
Yeah,
so
of course.
What's the drop you say you've had?
It was from like 5k to 15k. I mean, that's all right, but
it's probably only 8 or 9 points difference, right?
Yeah, I'd reckon so. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't get too angry about that or upset about it. I mean, your captain's blanked. It's the difference.
Yeah.
It's the difference. Basically, your captain. If you're captain Salah, you would have been fine. It's just because you're captain Ronaldo. That's the only reason it's happened. Your team, all in all, has done all right, isn't it? I mean, you've had King, you've had Antonio, Rafinha, Salah, Jota, all returning for you. Unlucky with Luke Shaw. We a lot of us were unlucky with Luke Shaw getting obviously injured, going off, and getting that yellow card just to rub the salt in the wounds. You got Duffy playing tonight, and we had Semi-Sweet Potato saying that Duffy's doing everything that Dunk isn't doing. You'd be happy if he might be able to get something out of that. A clean sheet would be brilliant for you. Might even see a bit of more of a green arrow as well. So yeah, I mean your team's looking pretty solid. Have you used your wild card?
I have not, and am 99. I'm 99% sure I'll use it on Gameweek 8. So that's why I'm planning for 1, maybe 2 punts for next week.
What are you thinking? Because I'm thinking Alonso could be a good one.
Yeah, exactly. Alonso for sure. That's a straight swap. I think I'm in terms of transfers. I'm in a very good position of 2 free transfers and 1.9 in the bank.
Oh, very
nice.
nice.
Do anything, to be honest.
Oh, it's like Christmas.
Yeah. So basically 2 punts, I can just do that straight away.
What transfers are you thinking then? So obviously the Alonso one's come out. What's the other one?
Alonso. And the other one, I'm not sure. Like, to be honest, I could just do like Brownhill to someone if I want, because I have the money to do that. But like, I'm wait, who's Jota playing? Oh yeah, Jota, probably get him out.
Yeah, Jota Jota. Who would you get in?
I have no idea. That's the thing. I guess there's still time. But then again, I think I'm kind of thinking that if I bring in like a Townsend, it's like let's see, if I bring in Townsend right now, I have like 4 mil in the bank, and I think my money's not well spent. So I always think like try to go for the Sun or something like that. But obviously, if I do go for someone,
not going to go for Saka.
Yeah, Saka. I don't know. I mean, one game doesn't change anything, and he plays in Arsenal, to be honest.
Yeah. Well,
one game
I completely understand that. I think people are getting a bit crazy about Saka.
No, not for me.
But to be honest, with the fixtures going forward, I mean, they are quite nice, aren't they, for Arsenal?
Yeah, I'll bring in like Tierney or like Ramsdale on a wild card in Gameweek 8, but nothing more than that, to be honest.
No, so in terms of Chelsea, you got no Chelsea in there. So Alonso, you got any other ideas of bringing in any other Chelsea players?
Midfielders other than Mount.
It's kind of tough,
obviously
isn't it?
Lukaku for Ronaldo trade swap. I get wild card, but I mean, I think the question is, what do I need to do for the punts for next week?
Right, let's have a look at the fixtures. Let's have a look. Right, so if I was punting on a player, I really like the look of that Jimenez goal.
Jimenez, I mean, I'm to be honest, I'm not switching King. King is my punt for the past 3 games. I think I'll back him.
I mean, there's no Leicester midfielders I'd want because they've got a decent fixture against Palace, but obviously other than Vardy, I probably wouldn't want anyone else. But other than that, it's a bit tough. It's tough from a midfield perspective, actually, to be honest with you, because a lot of the good 6.5 midfielders have got tough games. You could get Sarr for Watford against Leeds.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, definitely. Star and what about
Leeds can't defend, can they? So
that's never mind. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I haven't been catching up with the league's injuries. And what's the situation with Luke Haley?
I haven't got a clue.
All right, it says 50%, but I don't know.
Hang on, I'll tell you now.
All right.
There hasn't been an update I can see from 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll probably just bench him anyways. It is against Watford though.
Yeah, probably wait for the press conference. If you you might find out more then. But I can't see any updated information on that. But yeah, I like the idea of maybe going Jota to Sarr or something for that game week, and then using your wild card then and just building a team. I mean, essentially, a lot of them are going to be staying, aren't they? Like you're not going to be getting Antonio off, are you?
No, obviously no. Oh wait, what's his fixture? 1 sec. I might get him out. Looking at that.
Well, you say that. I mean, Tottenham is that a tough game? You got Everton.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Everton. I could see Everton conceding in that game, even though they're away. Then you got Aston Villa. Other than Liverpool in game week 11 and Man City in game week 13, the next 6 fixtures are okay, to be honest.
I guess. Or like maybe I can even just do Ronaldo and Lukaku. I think I have the money for that as well.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Ronaldo's been pretty fixture proof.
Firetog says, "Wait, you like Jimenez now?" No, I thought the goal from Jimenez was really good. It's going to do him a world of confidence. One thing of Jimenez is he hasn't scored for such a long time that getting a goal would have been a massive confidence booster. But getting a goal in the manner that he got that goal, wow! I mean, he's going to be buzzing after that. He's going to be absolutely buzzing. So I'm jealous of people that own Jimenez. I think he'll come good now.
Who's Wolves playing?
Wolves, they're playing Newcastle. That's why I said, Wolves Newcastle. For that could be a good option. Jimenez.
I might go Shaw to Alonso and Amari to like Marcao or something.
Oh, okay, yeah. You could do that.
Yeah.
Marcao looked pretty decent, to be fair.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a shout, to be honest.
Awesome. Okay. Any final thoughts before we move on to the next call?
I think I'm doing well in my mini leagues. I lost really my head this week, which is pretty annoying.
You lost your head-to-head, but you're 20,000 in the world.
15,000
in the world. Okay. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to worry about, mate.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a very good start, very strong start, dude. And your team's fine. I think obviously Shaw to Alonso, great upgrade. Even if you did that and kept the likes of Jota, I still think you'll do well. I mean, I'm keeping Jota, but if you were to go for a punt, Sarr for Jota, or Marcao for Marte and play Marcao in a 4-3-3. It's either way. I think that's good options. But cheers anyway for coming on, Michael.
Thanks a lot. I'll probably get back before making my wildcard and stuff and chat about it.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much for coming on. Cheers, dude.
All right, see you. Bye.
Why is there no petrol? Because what happens when people panic? They go out and they buy stuff they don't necessarily need. Why? Because they think that the commodity they're going to buy, if there's a bit of news saying we're running out of I don't know, biscuits. Maybe not biscuits. But look what happened to the toilet roll. Toilet roll situation. You know, everyone was running out to get a toilet roll. As soon as you say, we're running out of petrol stations are closing, what do people do? They panic, they get in their car and they drive to the petrol station. Shortage of HGV drivers. That's what started the panic. The news, the mainstream media reported that there was a shortage of HGV drivers driving fuel to the petrol stations. So what did people do? Naturally, they went out and they went in mass to the petrol stations to buy petrol. Same thing happened. It's like Northern Rock, isn't it? It's like Northern Rock's going under. The mainstream media reported that the Northern Rock was experiencing problems financially. Everybody went to the bank and they withdrew their money. Supply shortage and catastrophe. Anyway, same happened to me with Saar on the bench. Ronaldo captain to need Gallagher to get me back to the top 10k. Saar on the bench. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, we should all be on electric cars. Top 5 Tog. I completely agree. We should all be in Teslas. Let's go. Let's bring on another caller. Hello, Pundy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, Jason?
Yeah, not too, but no, I'm good, man. How about yourself?
I'm good.
Talk to me then. So you got your team in the team screenshots, right?
Yeah, I put it in.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Hang on. That's not it. 2 secs. So you got Sanchez playing tonight. You had Shaw as well. Very good with your captain. Nice one. 16 points from Antonio. You got to be pleased with that.
Yeah, I've seen everybody go for Ronaldo, but I wasn't expecting much.
Wow.
Even though I don't have him.
Wow, I think that was excellent captaincy pick. So talk to me about your team. Are you making any changes this week as a result?
I did a transfer yesterday. I took Shaw out for Alonso so I can get the price change.
Sure, out for Alonso is a brilliant move. I've done exactly the same transfer. Hello, Fozzie. Hello, FAH. Thoughts on Havertz? Not for FPL, I don't think. Good player, just not a good FPL asset. Yeah, I mean, you're just doing the one change, are you? Because looking at your team, that's all you need to do.
Yeah, last week I did. I brought in Rudiger just so I didn't have to make another transfer.
Wait, you benched Rudiger?
I benched him against Man City.
You benched him. Yes, nice. He's got a good team next week then. You have Rudiger, Alonso, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. And are you going to play Semedo as well?
Yeah, I don't know who to bench for this week.
So you're going to play a 4, right? And then you're going to bench...
Yeah, I'm going to play a 4, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you've got a bit... I'll bench Ben Rama, mate.
Yeah?
Well...
I mean, I have the Antonio cover.
You've got
so
Antonio.
I guess I can.
You've got Antonio already, so I probably would. Yeah, probably bench Ben Rama. I think I'd rather have Greenwood over Ben Rama. Sar's got a decent fixture as well, so yeah, that'd be my shout myself.
Yeah, right now
you've really planned your team well. I like it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't bring in Ronaldo. I brought in Lukaku, so I didn't have to transfer him out.
Well, it's you know for the fixtures it's worth it. And Ronaldo hasn't punished you, so far so good on that. You've got no Bruno Fernandes, no Ronaldo. You've got Greenwood in United. Are you worried that you're going to miss out on some of those points, or do you think that the players you've got in are more than capable of covering, if not beating those returns?
For Man United?
Yeah.
I mean, so far Greenwood has performed just as good as Fernandes, so that hasn't backfired. And Lukaku, he's only 1 goal less than Ronaldo, so that's not too bad.
No, not too bad at all. He's looking very good. No, I like the team. I think that time right now to jump off United and move on to pastures new. Obviously, Chelsea are the hot topic going forward, obviously with the fixtures and the performances they've been putting in. I know they lost against City, but they had their chances, and they've got a nice favourable fixtures going forward, definitely. So I'm looking at this team, and I think, yeah, pretty solid. I like the double up with Rudiger and Alonso. A lot of people are going to be doing that. You've got a solid midfield, and you've got Lukaku and Tony up front. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I don't even know what you wanted me to say other than great plan.
I want to get out of the 5 midfield, but I don't know what I should do.
Well, you will be next week, won't you? You'll be playing a 4-4-2.
Yeah, but later on, I want to get rid. I don't want to have 5 playing midfielders. It's like a bench hassle.
I don't know if it is. I mean, with the amount of midfielders that are 6.5 right now, 6.5, 7. I mean, even Greenwood. I prefer Greenwood into that sort of, almost into that bracket. Like, you can have 5 midfielders that are very capable of getting you good returns. Like, and arguably outscoring the premium forwards. Like, Sarr, for example, has been doing really, really well for Watford. Rafinha, which you've got in already. I wouldn't necessarily look to change it unless you were to go Jimenez, maybe Lukaku, Jimenez, Antonio. Is that what you're thinking?
No, I don't want Jimenez.
You don't want Jimenez? Yeah,
no, I don't.
That one goal maybe that one goal is making me get a little bit
even if Jimenez does score,
carried away.
Wolves like winning 1-0. They don't like scoring goals.
Yeah, I to be honest with you, I did watch the game, and I did feel that Wolves played some very good football. Semedo looked very good. I just have a feeling now. I just have a feeling in my gut that Jimenez is gonna start going on a bit of a scoring rampage. I hope I'm wrong, because Steve-O's got him.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah, well, hopefully not. Steve-O will be loving it if he does. But no, I don't think you need to just deviate from this for the sake of deviating away from the 5 midfield. I think your midfield's quality, to be honest. You haven't got any headaches in there. You've got no headaches in your team. It's a good, solid team. Obviously, if you feel that you need the money to diversify to a front 3, who would you bring in on that front 3 to sacrifice that midfield spot? Who would you bring in?
Right now, I'm not sure, but I have a 1.5 in the bank, so I can downgrade 2 midfielders and get 1 premium midfielder or somebody like 9-10 million. Because I might downgrade Greenwood because the fixtures get hard.
Well, I mean, can you squeeze to? I mean, at the end of the day, Bruno's not playing. He's not playing that well. He's obviously a lot more than 9-10 million. And Son's not playing to the point where you'd be wanting to rush to bring him in. So
I might get Grealish.
I don't know. Don't think that's a good option. Man City got too many people in midfield capable of scoring points, and from what I've seen of Grealish, he's not really gelled into that team as much as I thought he would have. Like, he's getting a decent amount of the ball, and he's obviously winning free kicks, but don't forget he's moved up into a team where they've got strong individual players now in that team for Man City. He's no longer the standout shining asset in that team. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think you're going to be seeing the same sort of performances that we saw in an Aston Villa shirt. I really don't.
I mean, that's true, but he's like the most nailed on. So I know I'll wait a week, see how it goes. Right now, I'm not making any more transfers.
How much is De Bruyne?
I think, isn't he 12?
Is he 11.5 or 12? I can't remember. I haven't looked at De Bruyne a whole season. How crazy is that?
I don't think anybody has, since he's not 10.5 anymore.
He's 11.9. He's dropped to 11.9.
Yeah.
I think that if you were to say get a Man City player in, and I was looking to reshape my midfield, maybe I would consider De Bruyne, but I'd have to see him playing at the top of his game before I did that. Again, I'll go back to what I said before. You don't have to mess with your team formation right now. Your midfield is brilliant. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, you've got goal scorers and assisters in that midfield. Greenwood's very important for Solskjaer. We know that. Rafinha's like pretty much bang on the standout performer for Leeds. Sarr's been carrying Watford. Salah's on pens, and obviously great captaincy shout most weeks. And then you got Benrahma, which is the only one that I would probably say you could improve on. But you could get Damari Gray or something instead of Benrahma or something like that. But KDB, I think going forward, especially with people in wildcards, game week 8, could be going into a few people's drafts. It'd be interesting to see how that moves. I think KDB will be moving back up to 12 million. But at the moment, he's not. Well, Kudio in the chat says he's not worth 12 million. I don't know. I don't think that's untrue. I think
KDB better around game week 14 when they have better fixtures.
Oh, Man City, you don't have to worry about the fixtures, Man City, mate. I mean, I think when KDB's fully firing, I think he's well worth the money at 11.9 or 12 million. I definitely think that. But yeah, going back to what I said, I don't want to keep going around in circles. I don't think you need to change your team up too much. I wouldn't worry about your formation too much at the moment. Just see how it goes. Make your sure move, and then slow and steady wins the race, my friend.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Pundy. Take care, buddy. Last caller of the evening. It's going to be Animations. Animations, how's it going?
Hello.
Are you happy, man, this weekend?
Yeah, I'm quite happy, thank you. I've just been working, chilling, watching the football, mate. What about you?
A bit of the same, to be honest with you. Just pulled your team up in the chat here, on the screen. Sanchez obviously again to play this evening. What are you expecting from the game tonight?
Well, I'm thinking. Sorry, as I was going to say, I'm hoping for a 0-0 because I know they've got Gallagher, and that's what I'd be worried about. Yeah, I'm hoping that Sanchez gets a clean sheet, obviously. Hopefully.
Yeah, so you're hoping for a 0-0, you say?
Well, yeah, hopefully. Sanchez gets a clean sheet. Gallagher owners don't get any points.
Well, I thought you might be wanting Brighton to get a cheeky goal to take away Gallagher's extra 1 point bonus for midfield.
Oh, yeah. No, that is true. Maybe a Sanchez assist like Jose Sarr did yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That would be dreaming, right? But to talk about your team, it's very similar. You must be very happy to be owning Raul Jimenez getting his first goal of the season. Wonder goal, shimmying around the defenders and slotting it away. Yeah,
basically, I brought him in this week for Bamford because he was injured, obviously.
Brilliant move.
But basically, I'm gonna hold Jimenez, I think, for at least until game week 8, and then I'll probably wildcard because I'm probably gonna maybe take Shaw out this week if Ollie says that he's okay or he doesn't play midweek. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely hold him until probably game week 8. And then yeah.
I've done Alonso in. I couldn't see past Alonso in for sure, to be honest with you. Interesting pick on Connor Cody. I know it's probably for price reasons. Your team's looking pretty balanced, to be fair. Someone said in the chat it's the same team as Andy from Let's Talk FPL.
No, I don't think Andy's got Jota, but it is kind of similar, I would say.
Your thoughts on Gallagher at all? Have you been considering him or Saka or anyone else that's been talked about in the Discord or Twitterverse?
Yeah, I was considering someone like that. Like I was thinking about this week. I don't think it'd be a great move, but I was thinking taking Jota out maybe, and then taking a punt maybe on like a Benrahma. But Brentford have been looking good, to be fair. Like that Liverpool game, I watched that and they golden me.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I was a little bit disappointed that they didn't win it, to be honest with you. But did you see the look on Van Dijk's face? Like he looked pretty shocked. Like at the end of he was pretty much laying it into Matip and to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He was shouting at him, bawling at him. It was amazing to see. I thought Brentford played amazing. I was so impressed by them. You know, Tony and Mbeumo were dominating at the front. I think anyone is underestimating Palace today. I can see a 2-2 or 3-2 sort of game. Really, Josh? If Gallagher does good tonight, would you consider getting him in for Jota?
Yeah, probably. Who's he got next? Leicester, right?
I think it is Leicester. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably would because I don't know. Like, is the Leicester defense going to be okay? But then, as you said, if Gallagher hauls tonight, people are going to definitely jump on him, and he's going to get his price up. I might have to be tempted, you know.
Well, see how he does tonight. It's going to be an interesting one. Obviously, they play on the Sunday afternoon, the 2:00 game on Sky Sports. I think Palace are they a different breed? Are they looking like potential, like solid FPL options in terms of maybe not so much Zaha, but Gallagher's definitely. I'm seeing Gallagher's name a lot in Discord and on Twitter. I couldn't bring myself to it myself. I'm one of those people that say no, I'm not bringing him in. He's a Palace player, and then I'll be stubborn, not bring him in, and just watch him get a haul every week, and be really bitter about the fact that I didn't buy him in for cheap, and now he's like $500,000 more than what I thought. What I could have bought him in for. That's generally how I play FPL. But going back to your team, it's pretty much the same as what we've already discussed this evening. No glaringly obvious changes to be made. Probably Shaw's probably the only thing really. You gotta be, whereabouts are you in the world? You must be a decent rank.
I think I'm on like 1 point something million. Because basically, when I play FPL, like I see all these YouTubers like FPL Tips and Andy and stuff, and like I see them getting like all these ranks. But for me, like when I play FPL, I play it like with my mini league because I'm in a mini league where I work, and I'm probably like top 3 or something. But I like playing FPL to watch the games and stuff like that, and enjoy watching the football.
Do you take hits then?
Yeah. I don't take like those major hits like -16s or whatever. And sometimes I take like -4s, like here and there.
Oh, -4's nothing, man. -4's nothing. I mean, no. I'm surprised you're 1.3 million. To be fair, that team. Don't look to change it up too much. I think you'll be fine. What's your thoughts on Cristiano Ronaldo moving forward? Your thoughts of maybe transfer to Lukaku or no?
Yeah, hopefully, as I was saying before, if I wildcard in game week 8,
yeah,
and I'm probably going to have Ronaldo because he's on my team there. I think he's probably the best captaincy option against Everton. I know he blanked against Villa, but that Villa game, if he was on that penalty instead of Fernandes, maybe that would have been a goal, and he would have got points. And people saying, "Oh, Ronaldo's the best," or yeah. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep Ronaldo for this week and probably reevaluate next week for the wild card because there's international break. I think next week, or the week after, or something like that. Yes,
it is. Yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome. Any final thoughts before we move on?
Not really. I normally don't come on these a lot, but I just wanted to say thank you because I watch you and Steve on the weekends and stuff, and it's just a laugh. To be fair, hearing Steve's reactions to the football and stuff.
Yeah, I wish we could have seen Steve-O's reaction to Sarr getting the assist and Jimenez getting the goal. I thought that was just like when I saw it, I was just like, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
But it's nice. It's nice to see a goalkeeper getting an assist every now and again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Animations.
Thank you very much, man.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Well, there you go, guys. Nice and short and sweet one tonight. We'll be back Friday evening for the Game Week 7 preview. Friday for the Game Week 7 preview. Obviously, looking at the fixtures for next week. Tough ones. A lot of tough games there. And we'll go through the score predictors. And I look forward to seeing you then. All the best, guys. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy. Fill up your car with petrol. But be responsible. Don't go buying, jerry cans and filling them up and draining your local petrol station of petrol. Think of other people. Thank you ever so much. See you later, guys.